She didn't even look at me when she said it, just scrolled through her phone and let the words drop. I've decided we're having an open relationship. No discussion, no warning, no what do you think? Just a verdict, like she was announcing dinner plans. I didn't flinch. My coffee cup hovered mid-air for 1 second too long. Then I smiled. That's perfect timing. She glanced up, half confused, half smug. She thought I was going to fight it. She had no idea she'd just stepped into my plan. 2 years. That's how long I'd been with Lena. We had that kind of connection people envy. Private jokes, midnight drives, cooking together barefoot in the kitchen. She told me everything, or so I thought. Her sister, Ava, used to tease us about being sickeningly inseparable. Lena would laugh and squeeze my hand, and I'd believe it, every single time. But somewhere in year 2, things started to feel staged. Her phone was suddenly face down on the table. Nights with the girls ran later. Her laugh, once bright, felt rehearsed. I didn't snoop. I didn't need to. One night, she came home smelling like a stranger's cologne. When I kissed her, she flinched, not out of guilt, but because she'd forgotten what I tasted like. 2 days later, a friend sent me a photo. Lena sitting too close to some guy at a bar, her knee angled toward him, hand brushing his. Eyes soft. The kind of soft that used to be mine. I didn't explode. I didn't confront her. That's not how you win. While she was busy building her open relationship in secret, I built something else. First, I pulled back. Emotionally. Physically. She thought I was giving her space. In reality, I was creating a vacuum, one she'd eventually choke on. Second, I strengthened my connection with Ava. Not in a cheap, manipulative way. I just listened, was present, helped her move apartments, fixed her car battery. Ava noticed what Lena no longer did. Third, I let the right people see me, laughing at a cafe, talking quietly in a booth, walking along the pier, always with someone attractive, always in places where whispers start fast. And the final piece? I waited for Lena to announce her open relationship, because I wanted her to think it was her idea. So when she made her declaration over coffee, I played my part. "That's perfect timing," I said, sliding my phone onto the table. She tilted her head. Perfect timing for what? I sipped my coffee slowly, letting her stew in silence. "Oh, nothing, just someone's been asking me out for a while. I guess now I can say yes." Her eyes narrowed. "Who?" I shrugged. "You said we're open. Isn't it more exciting not to know?" That night, I made sure I was seen with my friend Mia, someone gorgeous, confident, the kind of woman Lena would instantly feel threatened by. The next morning, Ava called Lena. I know because Lena's voice carried through the apartment walls. "Ava, what are you talking about?" "No, we're not broken up. We're just open." He was with Mia at the boardwalk, holding her hand? The silence that followed was thick enough to choke on. She came into the bedroom, pale, shaking. "Why didn't you tell me you were—" I cut her off. "You told me we're open. I'm just open." Her face twisted. This wasn't jealousy, it was panic. She'd expected control, expected me to sit in the corner like a loyal dog while she went exploring. She never considered I might leave the door open on my side, too. By the end of that week, she was unraveling, calling more, texting constantly. "Where are you? Who are you with? Can we talk?" I ignored the first wave. Then I answered with short, polite responses. No warmth, no inside jokes, just distance. 2 weeks later, she asked to redefine things. Translation, she wanted to close what she'd opened. I told her I'd think about it. Then I invited her for dinner. Candles, wine, her favorite pasta. I let her believe we were fixing things. Halfway through, I leaned back in my chair and said, "I've decided we're having a closed relationship, without you in it." She blinked like the words didn't register. "You're breaking up with me?" I nodded. That's perfect timing. I walked her to the door. She tried to cry, but the tears didn't match the timing. This wasn't about love. It was about losing the control she thought she had. A week later, she texted, "I made a mistake." I never replied. Because mistakes can be forgiven, but deliberate betrayal, that gets remembered and avenged. She opened the door. I made sure it slammed, loud enough for the whole building to hear.